I agree to all the terms that it says to use this video on here and whatever the guidelines are. I agree, yes. Anyways, Obamacare is a mandated and upheld forced law and tax. So they first start with there a controversial thing that would even have people question its merit of being constitutional or not. So to be able to gut Obamacare is to use the same exact tactics that the Democrats used to get it passed and to force it on everybody, except do the right thing. And what you do is you force everybody, you gut Obamacare, then you force and mandate, and you get the Supreme Court or whoever the hell you need to uphold the piece of garbage and say it's law, it's the law. You guys voted for it, or whatever they want to say, to mandate and force everybody to get health insurance. So unless they are already on a government program or whatever people are doing these days, they have health care from the government, which these guys also with Obamacare want to point out real quick gutted that out and stole the money from Medicare and Medicaid from them so that they could make Obamacare and then force everybody on something stupid as Obamacare, which is a government takeover monopoly. So we have laws that insist that you cannot have a monopoly, and now we have here in America the Supreme Court um, agreeing and what did I say? I said they're upholding it as law that the government has a right to push everybody out of the way, all private insurances and whatever else. They'll probably take over car insurance next, and take everybody's money because the government has to. Because you guys were all fooled and convinced into believing something as ridiculous and draconian as to believe that somebody else can handle all of your private affairs, all of our private affairs. So people are that ignorant enough to say, to even act like, they've got a problem with the government or whatever, and they want to get nippy with you. Well, you just voted for the government to continually, every single day, make a law against your privacy and against your own personal everything, property and everything, whatever they deem you can have. That's what Obamacare is like. Is something what makes socialism exactly like communism. It's it's no different. So who deserves this? Who deserves that? It ends up being the way that capitalism is run anyways, except more people are thrown under a bus. And people in capitalism who act like they're thrown under a bus probably um, didn't work hard enough or probably didn't do what other people that achieved things in America did to succeed or whatever it is, or they gave up. It's they probably gave up and they don't have a initiative or feeling to do more or succeed on a huge ass level, So um, those people, and now you got more people listening to them cry and bellyache about their problems. So, so we say getting Obamacare, you start with what they did to everybody right off the bat when they had all the power in the world, and they could have actually took all of our guns away too at that time. But there probably wasn't enough Democrats, even though they were a majority of Democrats in Congress and the Senate. Um, they still were like, guns, we're going to take every disarm America. I don't know. Revolution, American wars again, with wars with itself or wars with tyrants. You know, however you want, whatever you want to label it. We'll see how that turns out. But anyways, so what you do is you got Obamacare, then you turn it around and you mandate it. And you get everybody else on board with it to support it unanimously. That everybody is going to be mandated to get private insurance. So we want to see Insurances go down, and then people who are charged um, more than $15 or $16, a month. I mean, I don't know how much a person should ought to be paying for an insurance, and especially whenever you have them all competing, and you force them all to do. They're all have their own companies in every single state, so they would have to be able to honor your insurance from state to state. So um, you want a low premium for people. You want people to pay, if they have children, you want them to be able to pay a low amount of money for that. And if they need help from the government, they could have the government, for people that need it, can come in and give them additional help with insurances, so that people with small children or young people under 18 even, if they need help, assistance like that, and they can't pay the person's insurance, the parent or the guardian, um, you have them be able to go tell this to the government, but that the government basically griping at the people or trying to tell them off or say anything negative. The government should not be allowed to be talking negative to people that go to get help like that. If there's a problem, if somebody's cheating or something like that, then you can get other authorities involved, maybe, if you need to, just to take it up on a very serious level to let people know that you're not screwing around. If somebody's trying to make a fraudulent claim or something like that, but have the government be able to help them. I think that they should be able to pay, a minimum price for their child's insurance every month to keep their doctors paid. So that would go into also how much year to year expenses are made, because insurance companies also not there to not make money. But a lot of this will be made up for people like it should be, honestly, to work around like the Christians insurance community would do. Yeah, people who are not ill pay this, and those people that are not ill, well, they're not seeing the doctor or whatever. They get whatever they need, update appointments and everything that they say is required for people to have. But if they're in full health, they're not getting treatment. Other people are getting treatments need to be receiving. If other people are sick, with the amount of people that just pay for that insurance, are they're insured and covered in case something did happen and they needed to fall back on the insurance. And if there's any problems, the government should be able to step in and help balance that out with the people, so people don't go broke, lose their house, or have any issues at all. So you have to look at America first, and really, um, that's my opinion and what I think, how you could turn that whole Obamacare thing around right off the bat, gut it, and then mandate and force everybody to have an insurance, make it practical. And if you're the government, it's more your job to insist that these insurance companies work what they can do as a business, but be honest and practical to people, so we can have a more honest and practical America. That's all I think I really trying to get to with that. But I do see it's necessary with that. And I was one who always suggested dental, to take care of everybody's dental in America. If we take care of everybody's teeth and make sure that nobody have any problems and just take care of everybody's teeth, then our society's health would improve dramatically. But according to people's hygiene, people would want to participate in something like that. So anyhow, that's one other thing I thought was important, was for them to have dental insurance and to use it also. Thanks. Privately though, private insurances. Government is an overseer. They're supposed to help people get accommodated by insurances. Thanks.